player, so why would you be that obsessed? To me, it was just like another game. It didn't really make weren't really a big deal. Hello. Oh. So what happens, though? One thing I noticed on Twitter, right? And you can agree or disagree. But I see that someone name drops me. They get fuckloads of likes and attention. And then they get a bit addicted to it. So they do for a few days just keep name dropping me to get like the likes and attention. Until they probably realize that it's a bit obvious they're doing it for that and then stop. That's what I've noticed. It's like the same pattern. It's always the same pattern. Community manager did it. That 1v1 comp guy's done it. There'll be another guy who does it soon. You know, it's rinse repeat, right? End of the day, it's just for exposure and clout, in my opinion. Because someone said something to me really interesting, actually. Someone who seemed like more genuine. They said, if people genuinely were trying to give advice, if they wanted you to be better, you know, if they were genuinely like, you know, real people, not fake, wouldn't they just DM you? Wouldn't they like DM you and say, you know, this and that, you know, I'm trying to give you some advice here and there, instead of making like a tweet to get loads of people to dogpile on you. And it's very true. Like it's very, very obvious, right? Like if you genuinely are this wholesome person who just wants people to be the best they can be and all this kind of stuff, you'd probably DM, wouldn't you? You wouldn't create a tweet to create like a massive dogpiling thread or just throwing insults at the person, right? So I agreed with them. They're completely right. Apparently that person's been eviled as well, so they can see like the signs of it and everything. Kind of sad. Never got bullied in my life until I went online, and then I would get all these people who would not have bullied me in real life, but bully me daily online. The power of the internet. But the power of animality, yeah. Nice. You know, I'm a genuinely kind dude. I mean, you don't know completely, you don't know me like fully, but if you did know me, yeah, you would realize how right you are. I'm a very down-to-earth, nice, you know, not racist, not ableist, not any of this weird shit. I see humans for humans, always have. Very chill, not controlling, like, I'm very fucking laid back, man. I mean, I think it speaks volumes with, I have like hundreds or thousands of people trying to paint me in like a really negative light, constantly trying to like make mountains out of molehills all the time, and still they barely see anything, barely show anything. It kind of just shows you everything, right? Like if I were this monster or whatever and I had all these people trying to find all the dirt on me, it'd be fucking everywhere. But what they do find is like the stupidest, most exaggerated, most bullshit stuff. Like even that guy I 1v1'd and they're like, oh, Drew complained about booters, blah blah blah. you actually watch the match, I'm constantly saying he's the best looper. This guy's a really strong looper. And they make it like this as if like a really bad thing I'm talking about. Just because I said he's probably using filters. Which he were. And he were using a skin what were harder to see. Which he were. Like, I don't know how they make it. They make me saying just factual stuff somehow twist into something weird. I don't know how they do it. They're experts at it, man. Like, if they were a job in it, like, they would be doing fucking very well. Hello. Yeah, I said he was the best looper in the team. That weren't enough, though. I think what he wanted is me to say, oh, this guy's the best looper in the team. And then that's it. Not talk about him using, you know, advantages. He don't want that. He wants to have his cake and eat it, right? He wants to have all the advantages, and you not mention any of them. Like, why? You're using them for a reason. Why do you not want them mentioned? God, Paulo. I think it's an ego thing, personally. I think they project on you massively in that regard. Like, they say you're the one with the ego, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's just massive projection. Anyway, whatever. Twitter shit, as always. I was away from this game for 3 months, came back. I had people name dropping me 3 days later. And they haven't stopped since. Because of serious hate watchers, yeah, sadly. It's weird as well, because like people who usually have hate watchers, they're like really not nice people. Like they, you know, they do stuff that's like really despicable or whatever. I ain't done fuck all. Hop. I am. Let's move away from that. I can see people are taking me talking about all the shit I get into me complaining or whatever. Like, fuck it. I'll just explain what I see. Well, yeah, the match have been more chill today. But we were getting sniped really heavily yesterday. I got someone giving me screenshots of evidence of it. So, I was right, I was getting sniped. And if you're sniping like a strong team with loads of filters and everything, jeez, it's gonna be a ridiculous game.
He true 3. The person you were talking on Twitter today was me. I'm glad what I was saying was important. Love you, man.
Well, I've never really experienced bullying, because IRL I never had it. I'm a big guy, and I was, yeah, I weren't really a target for it. Like, I was a person, I was a lad. I was going clubbing and stuff. Like, I weren't the prime target of these people who try to bully. But online, I feel you get these people, and I find it really weird, and tell me if I'm wrong, but you get these people who were the ones who were getting bullied, now bullying. Because it seems that way, because the way they talk, the way they think, it doesn't seem like normal kind of, what would I say, in real life bully. It's a different one. It feels more kind of the non-bully, or wannabe bully or something. That's what I see. Like, I don't imagine, like, obviously there'll be some, you know, nothing's black and white, but a lot of them, I don't imagine them being that way if they saw me in real life. Unless they're in, like, a group or something, which made them feel more powerful. Like, if they were alone in real life and saw me, I see them, like, fucking looking at the floor and trying to walk past me or something. So it's all this fucking facade, man. Like, online gives them so much power. That's alright. Yeah, so you agree. It's very strange, man. Never saw the hate I get. Clout. It gives them... Look when anyone name drops me on Twitter and see how many likes they get. It's addictive. Like... Think about this, right? You've got a free pass to get exposure, to get views on things, and to get likes and validation. Whenever you want. Just say, true complaints, and then boom. Or get an out of context clip to paint some narrative that people have formed. Like, what would I say? True Israeli salty or something. Boom, book loads of likes. And then you'll get all the same people just dogpiling on me. You won't care about that because obviously you don't have too much empathy if you're doing that. But you'll get like loads of validation. So it's very addictive for these people. Okay, GG. You're a low count push this off the clout. How though? How? And it is for the clout. Like, I've seen these, like, what a lol cow is, and I don't fit into the narrative of it. I don't fit it. I know that people want me to be, because it's a very, very negative thing to associate, and that would be part of the demonizing the character, but I don't fit the criteria. I'm very logical. I try to be very reasonable. I try to have good conversations. I don't beg for tips and shit like that, which, you know, some of the other kinds of, what do they do? I don't have any of these kind of traits. It's a forced thing that they want to demonize my character. A lol cow is basically someone who's done so many kind of despicable things that they get kind of a community around them who... I mean, they get kind of like a sadistic community around them who hate watch. So I've got the hate watching thing, but like, there's no real reason for it. A lot of the stuff, like why I'm so bad and stuff, every streamer does it, right? Like, every streamer will complain about something sometimes. Every streamer will be salty sometimes at a match. Every streamer can have their own opinions and stuff. Like, it's really forced. Like, I've seen it. It's so forced. You can't just force someone to be it just because you don't like their opinions. Like, it's such bullshit that you can just do that. It's such bullshit putting him in the same kind of like league as that shit. It's fucking horrible. Like, I don't do any of that shit. But yeah, I've seen that trying to push me into that, but that's demonizing my character, as I said. Is there because she's